A little warm out there today, but the humidity was low today. Tomorrow, it gets maybe a little hotter, plus the humidity comes up. So maybe not the coolest of Tuesdays around, but the cold front arrives Wednesday. Yeah, it's not going to be one of those like big monster cold fronts, but instead of, being in the 90s, probably be more like low 80s in the afternoon with falling humidity. So pretty good change in the weather for a couple days. A front that actually cools the air for more than 12 hours or so. I think we're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday being somewhat on the cool side compared to the heat tomorrow. So breezy and cool weather returns on Wednesday, and then the winds die off after that for a couple of days. But the humidity on its way up. I forgot to bump it up there a little bit higher. That's supposed to be right there. It was in the 40s at 6 o'clock. Now dew points are up in the upper 50s. We're kind of going into that muggy range, and the humidity will keep climbing tonight and tomorrow morning. So by the time you wake up, it won't be as cool and as refreshing as it was this morning when the humidity is way down. So tomorrow, wake up to a little more humidity. Tomorrow afternoon, the humidity may start to drop off a little bit in the upper valley as the winds try to switch from southeast to maybe west or northwest in the Hidalgo and Starr counties. But hottest numbers in the upper valley, it could hit 100 across Starr County and well into the 90s in Hidalgo County, at least the lower 90s over most of Cameron and Woolsey counties, except for right along the coast. So even around Brownsville could reach the low 90s like it did today, but tomorrow maybe add in a little more humidity. So your day planner for the day on Tuesday, upper 60s in the morning. There might be a few patches of clouds, but mainly clear in most areas. If there are some clouds, they will quickly dissipate into a sunny day. Breezy and a little bit warmer temperatures well into the 80s at lunchtime, and then jumping up into the 90s in the afternoon with a lot of sunshine. May not be as breezy in the hottest of areas in the upper valley. It's one of the situations where if the wind switches, it kind of dies off some, but the temperatures keep going up in the upper valley in the afternoon. So here are last night's storms coming through Cameron and Woolsey counties. Once those storms cleared out, that was mostly it for storms. The rest of the night ended up clear, and things are mainly clear to partly cloudy tonight. So future track shows at midnight tonight a few high clouds going through, but that's about it. And then tomorrow, sunshine comes back, temperatures really heat up, hot temperatures up in the 90s, again maybe near 100 in Starr County. And then Wednesday, the cold front comes in right around sunrise. Once that front rolls through, then the sun's back, but this time breezy and cooler weather. Winds may be a little gusty at times on Wednesday, but humidity will be falling. And then once the breezes die off, Thursday looks like a gorgeous day too, with sunshine, not much wind, and temperatures still mostly in the 80s for highs. So the next 7 days, tomorrow is the hottest day with highs in the 90s, but then we finally cool off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, highs back in the 80s. Look at some of these morning temperatures, could be back down to 50s on Thursday and maybe Friday mornings, and then we heat up again by later in the weekend. So if you love this morning, get out later this week when things cool off again. But we'll keep tracking in your first 1-5 forecast.